I didn't used to believe in anything supernatural. Honestly, I still don't know if I do, at least, not in the way people talk about ghosts or demons. But something happened to me, something I still can't explain, on a night I'll never forget. It started with a dream. I was standing in the middle of a dark room, cold air brushing against my skin. I remember feeling watched, though I couldn't see anything except blackness. When I turned around in the dream, there were two bright, white dots hovering in the dark, like eyes. No face, no shape, just those awful, glowing circles. I woke up gasping. But the panic didn't stop when my eyes opened. The room felt wrong, like the air was vibrating. My heart was still racing from the dream, but something else, something deeper, was telling me not to move. I lay perfectly still, staring at the ceiling. The silence was absolute. Then I heard it. A breath. Not mine. Behind me. Slow. Wet. Close. I froze. I didn't want to turn around. Every instinct in my body screamed that if I looked, it would ruin my life. But fear has this strange way of pulling you toward danger, like curiosity dipped in poison. I turned my head. At first, I thought my eyes were still adjusting to the dark. But the shape didn't change. A figure, tall, still, featureless, stood at the corner of my room. The same glowing dots from my dream shined from its head. Not eyes. Just light. And then, this part still makes me shake, it leaned forward. Not with a step. Its body simply bent, as if gravity didn't matter to it. The eyes brightened. I blinked, and the thing vanished. The room was empty again. I remember whispering to myself, "You're dreaming. You're dreaming." But my voice cracked so badly it didn't even sound like me. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next day, I convinced myself it was sleep paralysis. Or stress. Or a trick of the dark. That's what any reasonable person would think, right? But night came again, and I wasn't ready. As soon as the lights were off, I felt it. The pressure. It was like something invisible pushed its weight into the room, thickening the air, stretching shadows across the walls. I kept telling myself, "Don't look. Don't look." But that same poisoned curiosity crept in again. And I turned. Nothing. Just my room. I actually laughed at myself out of relief. My body relaxed. I even reached for my phone to distract myself. But my screen lit up, and I saw a reflection. Behind me, standing so close its shoulder nearly touched mine, was the same dark silhouette. Two bright, no, burning, white circles hovered where a face should have been. I didn't scream. I couldn't. My voice was gone. My breath was gone. Even the warmth in my body felt drained, sucked out like someone had opened a door into winter. The figure didn't move. Didn't breathe. Didn't blink, if it even could. Then I felt something brush my neck. Cold fingers, or maybe tendrils of smoke. Whatever it was, it curled around me from behind. My skin crawled. My body locked. And the room filled with a low, vibrating hum, like electricity humming through the walls. The thing leaned in. So close I felt its cold presence against my ear. And then, it spoke. A whisper, scratchy, broken, like someone was trying to talk through water. "I'm not behind you." My heart stopped. Because in that moment, I realized what those glowing eyes were. They weren't reflections. They weren't watching me from a distance. They were staring directly into mine. The figure wasn't behind me at all. It was inside the mirror. Its face pressed inches from the glass. Its hand sliding up the other side, leaving streaks like smoke trails. And as I stared, frozen in terror, it mimicked my breathing, my trembling, almost as if it was learning me. Studying me. Wanting me. I finally forced a scream out of my throat and threw my phone across the room. When the screen shattered and the light went out, the glowing eyes vanished with it. But the whisper didn't. It lingered in the darkness. Next time, no glass. I moved out the next day. I haven't slept with mirrors since. I keep my lights on. I avoid looking over my shoulder in dark rooms. And every now and then, when I wake up at night, I swear I can feel cold breath brushing my neck again. I don't know what it wants. But I know this. Whatever that shape was, it saw me. And it's trying to get closer.